I've been quite enjoying my stickleback fishing of late. I did fancy a change, and that was an enforced one anyway, because yesterday we had, like much of the country, torrential rain. So the brooks that I fish, they will be well up and probably in the fields. So now that worm's bigger than the sticklebacks that I catch, I'm after perch. It's been incredibly slow. I've been here more than 1 hour, nothing at all. Then I spotted some fish in the margins, threw some bait out to them, got them feeding, and, well, that one's still got the worm in its mouth. Is that cheating when you spot fish and you cast to them? Of course it's not. That's called watercraft, actually. And within a few, the worm's going down there now, down my arm, and within a few seconds of casting out to the fish, I caught this. Another one bites the dust, equally as lively as that first fish. Let's get that mark off there, because I might use this as the lead image. I'll see where the rest of the session goes. I do have a few small fish out there though, and I'm going to make the most of it with the remaining light that I've got. I've certainly got the fish interested. I'm just about 2.5 feet from the bank. The lake begins to slope away so that I can get some relatively deeper water, because it is very shallow right at the edge, and it's clear so I can see the fish. They're feeding, they're circling around like they do. I'm throwing some loose maggots in and they're taking them before they even hit the deck. Put some brown crumb out there that also contains maggots as well, and then the worm, and that's what I'm picking the fish up with. There's a bigger one in with them, although let me say that word bigger is relative, because the other fish are about 2 to 4 ounces. That one is probably 6 to 8, but it's all good fun because I'm watching the fish. My worm's out there, and if you think the perch always descend on a worm and take it immediately, then that's not the case. They're taking all the other, they're taking all the other offerings that I'm putting out there, but the worm, well, it's not necessarily being taken immediately, but it is being taken. That's the important thing. So dropped it back out again, and I should be back with another fish, because even if I'm waiting some time, then I'm still getting some action. I cast out back to the spot where I originally threw out my ground bait, and I've got a fish which I'm going to net, and I'll be back shortly. Watch this space. It's a roach. Did I say I was after perch? I meant to say I was roach fishing because I just caught this, well, excellent fish, isn't it? Beautiful. I'm in the car ready to go home. Very slow session, 2 small perch, and then that nice roach right at the end. Just like life, isn't it? Sometimes we struggle and it's hard going, and then maybe we have 1 or 2 minor breakthroughs, and then it comes good. Even when we're going through the darkest times, there's always hope, always light at the end of the tunnel. I'll see you soon, and as always, don't forget, pay my website a visit and drop me a message. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're out yourself fishing, tight lines. And if you are going through a difficult time, there's light at the end of the tunnel.